EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Williams going to throw on the first play. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big-time play for the Bears. 42 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him. Going here early and often, so I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes. Punch first.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A play fake. Now Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody got a boy, I mean, hey, somebody got a boy, I say that he's home. Watch him go it.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy.
That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Forced out wide. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
This kick is good.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Here's Darnold again. That one swung out wide to Walker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Got his man. That's Graham. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. To throw again is Darnold. Quick throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it. Into space. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's Darnold. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down.
On play action, here's Darnold. This one complete downfield to Walker. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Forced out left, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Darnold to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Steve Smith, touchdown Seattle. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To run at the 35. And him up and down, just shy of the 40. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
39-yard line.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. Off he goes. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take a hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Matt Forte. Touchdown, Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
It's 2nd and 8.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up a second and a yard.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing again, Williams. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. The motion man is Johnson. They'll indeed go. It's Williams.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be dropped down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
For the Seahawks field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
22.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. On demand, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. On the move left. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Williams to throw on second down. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Third and long. Here's Williams. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Chicago. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Makes the score Bears 35. Seahawks 29.
After the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Metcalf calls in that one. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
First down, Seahawks.
Here goes. Hello, 80. Red 80.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Metcalf makes the grab again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
36, Bears 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
36-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Got his man. That's Graham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Bears.
Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Williams. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Matt Forte. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Darnold to throw on first down. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on first and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is. And he's able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's right. Good shot.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
Vegas. Yes. Punch first.
A play fake. Now Williams escaping to his left. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
36.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. There's that man again. Another catch. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Rolling right. He's got it at the 7. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good. First down. First and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Open man, Butterfield is Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Darnold again. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
That's the score. Seahawks 50, Bears 49.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bears first down.
Vegas! What is it on? Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Now, first and goal.
That's another Bears
What is it?
first down.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears will open up a 6-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 56, Seahawks 50.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. On play action, here's Darnold. Got his man, that's Graham. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Darnold to throw again. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, They don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Forced to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burt of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. 56. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.